John, with the first question to you. You are one of the main drafters of our document. So let me start with a really basic question. What is machine learning? And really, how is it different from data analytics and really human-based, rule-based programming? And really, should every company be considering a machine learning solution, or does it depend on size and complexity?
Thank you, Shruti. Well, let's start with basics. Machine learning is a subset of this very large and sometimes very mysterious sounding field of artificial intelligence. It helps probably just to think of machine learning as a different kind of programming that can lead to useful results for companies. In functional terms, the guidance document defines machine learning as a process where you're using algorithms, rules that computer programs are designing to solve problems. And the idea is to develop and find methods of finding patterns and relationships in large amounts of various kinds of data. It could be numerical data, it could be words, it could even be batches of text. The idea is, in contrast to traditional rules-based programming, where computer programmers are the ones who design the rules, who create the algorithms and then set that in motion for a computer to work on. Machine learning involves, in different ways, processes where the machine, the computer program, the computer solution, does some of its own learning. Sometimes that is done in the form of supervised learning, and that's where human beings are creating labels for various categories of data in a data set. And then your machine learning algorithm learns on that, and then you can look at its accuracy. And there's also unsupervised learning, where programmers don't label the data, and your algorithm is identifying features and patterns in the data set. Data analytics is very much related to machine learning. In some ways, you can think of data analytics as a broad field, as drawing from a range of disciplines. It's computer programming, it's mathematics, it's statistics, as a means of performing analysis on data so that you can ideally describe, predict, and improve performance. And data analytics and data science are closely related. You often hear about data science in the context of machine learning, precisely because the field of data analytics, data science, takes the output of analytics as a means of studying and solving problems. Now, as to your question, should every company be considering a machine learning solution? Well, certainly there's a very wide range of companies in terms of size, in terms of the ranges of their products and services, their markets, and so on. Machine learning is something that definitely is worth considering if you have genuinely large volumes of data. Now, we often talk about big data in the context of artificial intelligence and so on. But I think as machine learning has become more refined, more sophisticated, you no longer have to think about truly titanic amounts of data as a necessity, like the biggest of big data, in order to use some type of machine learning effectively. You know, if you're a very small company, probably machine learning at this stage wouldn't make sense for you. But the more relationships you have through third parties, the broader your activities in multiple markets, the more substantial your engagement in various kinds of relationships with counterparties and so on, then I think machine learning may well make sense. So in short, it doesn't have to be just for the biggest of large companies. I think machine learning, especially in the anti-corruption context, is something that more companies at least ought to be taking a serious look at.